Hi, and welcome to StoreMapper. This is a quick introduction to the new fields, features, and new bulk upload format in the latest edition of StoreMapper. If you use our bulk upload feature, you should watch this video in its entirety to see the new format, as the old CSV upload format will not work as expected, and you'll need to migrate to the new template. When you add or edit a new store, you'll see a number of new fields that are available for each store. The first one I want to call your attention to are the custom fields. So these are right here in this column here on the edit category, or if you're adding a new store, you'll see these here: custom fields, custom field 1, custom field 2, custom field 3. These are arbitrary fields that many of you have asked for that will allow you to add any other kind of metadata for your locations that you want. So anything from store hours to the name of the manager to essentially any extra data that you would like to include about all of your stores. You have 3 new data slots, and you can drop whatever you want in there. You can leave them just as custom field 1, 2, and 3, or you can go to your settings. So this is your normal settings here. If you scroll down to a new opening here called Categories and Custom Fields, you can give a name for each of your 3 custom fields. So in this case, I have a couple of test dummy names, and then I've left custom field 3 blank. So you'll see when you edit, you'll either see custom field 3, 1, 2, or 3, or you'll see the name that you've given to it. And then the last bit of behavior is in your store locator. If you have given it a name, you'll see the name as well as the value, and the name of the category and the value. If you don't give it a name, you won't see custom field 3. You'll just see the data however you'd like to do it. So the idea is it's nice and flexible, and you can do really whatever you want with it. Additionally, there's now something that a lot of you have asked for, is the ability to add categories to your stores. So for each store, you'll just any arbitrary word can be the category. And after you add those, what you'll see is when you load your StoreMapper, you'll see these checkboxes with each of your unique categories. And these will be automatically populated based off the categories that you add. And so after you run your search, you'll see initially they'll all be checked, and you'll just see all locations that are near you. But as you uncheck them, you'll see that the different categories disappear. So I've named some of these kiosk, outlets, retail. And as you remove them, you will see the nearest location that fits all of those criteria. And just to note the default behavior here, if it doesn't have a category, it will be included no matter what. So if you happen to leave category blank, it will show up in every search, even if you uncheck all of them. You'll see. So this one has no category, so it still shows up. So yeah, have at it with categories. As always, these checkboxes can be styled, laid out, and moved however you like them using your own custom CSS. If you have any suggestions for improving this default behavior, let us know. The last new field on this page is image URL. So this idea actually comes from, it's something that's been requested before, and a new StoreMapper Makers Kit, they were able to add really cool logos to each of their locations, which looks really good, I think. So what we've done is made that behavior a default option for all StoreMappers. So for each one of your stores, you can paste in a custom image URL for a logo or whatever is appropriate for that store. It's important to note that StoreMapper is not hosting those images for you, so you can't upload a logo to our site. But if you're using Shopify or WordPress or any other CMS, or you have that image hosted on a server, you can just paste in directly the link, and it will show up in the stream. So as you can see here, it shows up in the left-hand column and also in the pop-up window, which I think makes it look really good. Just filling out the rest of this page, if you haven't used this tool over here on the right, I'll just give a very quick introduction to how to use it. This is for fine-tuning your exact location. So if for some reason the location doesn't geocode properly. You can manually set the latitude and longitude if you happen to know that. You can also move this pin around, and you'll see the lat long adjust to exactly where you drop it. If you want to go far away, you can double click and the pin will move here. Latitude and longitude updates. And if for some reason you're just not even close at all, you can autocomplete and double click and drop the pin, and you can see the latitude and longitude update. And after you use it, you're going to want to hit save to update those changes. So rounding this out, what does this mean for the bulk upload? If you click on the template, so if you go to bulk upload and you click on view template in Google Docs, you'll notice you're now taken to a new template, and you're going to have to migrate over to this template. Fortunately, it's very easy. So this now includes all your custom field 1, 2, and 3, your image URL, your lat long, and ID. So you will need to use this if you're using the old CSV upload format. It won't behave exactly as expected. The easiest way to migrate over to this new template, it's incredibly simple. You log into your StoreMapper and click Download CSV, and that will download a CSV. If you upload that to Google Docs, into Google Drive, you'll get all of your data in this format. And then from there, you can go ahead and add categories, custom fields, or all of that, and then download it as a CSV and upload it again back to your StoreMapper. As always, something that's very important to pay attention to is this ID field. After you download your CSV and upload it, you'll see that there is that ID field, and you don't want to delete that or edit that. And you do want to make sure that you re-upload with a version that has the IDs. That helps us prevent duplicates and save StoreMapper a lot of time, so we don't re-geocode over and over again. So make sure that you pay attention to that. Last quick note, several of you have asked for the ability to override or manually add your own latitude and longitude. These columns are in the new template. If you put numbers directly in there for latitude and longitude, it will bypass our geocoding, and so you can bulk add your own custom latitude and longitude. So thanks for paying attention. If you have any problems at all, of course, as always, email help@storemapper.co, and we'll help you out. Thanks.